Hello students of class 12. Today we will go through some numerical problems related to the chapter income determination. I have selected 3 sums which will work out here, and I believe if you can understand it, if you can follow it, you will be able to face many other questions as given in your textbook. See the first problem. Problem number 1. You are given a consumption function. C for consumption, A for autonomous consumption, independent of the level of income, plus BY. B is marginal propensity to consume, Y stands for income. This is consumption function given to you, and you are asked to derive saving function from this consumption function. How do you do it? Let us write the consumption function class. C is equal to A plus BY. This is our consumption function. Here B stands for MPC. B stands for marginal propensity to consume, slope of the consumption line. You have to find out the saving function. Saving means income minus consumption. Savings is equal to income minus consumption. So, in place of C consumption, we can write this. This is equal to A plus BY. Open the bracket. So, AS is equal to minus A plus, take Y as common, so it will be 1 minus BY. This is saving function. You are given consumption function, C is equal to A plus BY, and you are getting from it saving function. How do you get it? Saving is equal to income minus consumption. Put the value of consumption here, you get this function. Now you should keep in mind, if C is equal to A plus BY, then saving function in place of A, it is negative of autonomous consumption, because that consumption at zero level of income was actually made by borrowing or running down past accumulated savings. That is called negative savings. Borrowings refer to the negative savings. So if autonomous consumption is A, in saving function we will get negative of autonomous consumption. If slope of the consumption line is B, MPC, slope of the saving function will be 1 minus B, that is MPS. Here 1 minus B is marginal propensity to save. So if consumption function is A plus BY, saving function must be minus A plus 1 minus BY. Minus A is negative of autonomous consumption, and 1 minus B is MPS. If B is MPC, MPS is 1 minus B, 1 minus MPC. So you have got the saving function. Now come to the second problem. What is given in second problem? You are again given a consumption function. C is equal to 100 plus 0.8y. 100 is the autonomous consumption, 0.8 is MPC. This consumption function is given. Also you are given investment is equal to 500. Suppose 500 crores. You have to find out equilibrium income and equilibrium consumption. So whenever you have to find out equilibrium income and equilibrium consumption, first you have to recall what is the equilibrium condition. What is that equilibrium condition? Equilibrium condition is aggregate demand must be equal to aggregate supply. So write the equilibrium condition first. Equilibrium condition is aggregate demand must be equal to aggregate supply. We all know it well, aggregate supply means income. Total income of the country is termed as aggregate supply. So in place of aggregate supply we are writing Y. Y stands for income. And aggregate demand means sum of consumption expenditure and investment expenditure. AD equals to C plus I in simple Keynesian model. This is the equation. Now, Y is equal to, C is given 100 plus 0.8, 100 plus 0.8 Y, and I is given 500. So what you are getting actually, Y minus 0.8 Y is equal to 100 plus 500 is equal to 600, or 1 minus 0.8 Y is equal to 600. So it is actually 0.2 Y is equal to 600. If 0.2 Y is equal to 600, then Y is equal to 600 into 2 by 10 will be 10 by 2 is equal to 6000 by 2 is equal to 3000. So equilibrium income is 3000. Also you have to find out equilibrium consumption. You have got the value of equilibrium income 3000 and consumption function is given C equals to 100 plus 0.8Y. Here in place of Y, your value is 3000. What is becoming here? 100 plus 8 by 10 into 3000. 100 plus 2400, that means 2500 is equilibrium consumption. So we got the answer. We started with the equilibrium condition. What is that? Aggregate demand must be equal to aggregate supply. AD means C plus Y, AS means Y. We put the value of consumption and investment given here, and from that, by solving that equation, we get the value of Y is equal to 3000. This is equilibrium income. Now if you put the value of equilibrium income in consumption function, you will get equilibrium consumption. Equilibrium consumption is 2500. I think you have got it. If instead of consumption function, you are given saving function, then you need not start with equilibrium condition AD equals to AS. Because we know it well, when there is equality between aggregate demand and aggregate supply, at the same time there must be saving investment equality. So if saving function is given, instead of writing AD equals to AS, you can write AS is equal to I. Then you use the value of S that is given to you and solve the value of Y. So I repeat, if consumption function is given, then you will start with AD equals to AS. But if saving function is given, you need not start with this equation, because saving investment equality also equilibrium condition. So write S is equal to I, and from that you can value of equilibrium income. Now come to the third problem. What is given here? It is a problem related to the concept of multiplier. You are given MPC, marginal propensity to consume, is given. You are given MPC equals to what? 0.6. From this MPC, first we will find out multiplier. We know the relation between MPC and multiplier. What is that? Multiplier is equal to 1 by 1 minus MPC. So 1 by 1 minus 0.6, 1 by 0.4, that is 10 by 4, that is equal to 5 by 2. So we are getting multiplier, K for multiplier. Multiplier is equal to 5 by 2 or 2.5. When MPC is given, applying the relation between MPC and multiplier, we can find out the value of multiplier, and it is here 5 by 2. Now you are given delta I, and you are asked to find out change in income means delta Y. We know the original formula of multiplier. Original formula of multiplier is equal to delta Y by delta I. You have to see what is the change in income due to change in investment by 1 unit, that is multiplier. Now in this equation, delta I is given 400, K you have already got 5 by 2, put these values. 5 by 2 is equal to delta Y by 400. So delta Y is equal to 5 by 2 into 400. 2000 by 2 is equal to 1000. Delta Y is equal to 5 by 2 into 400. So it is 2000 by 2 is equal to 1000. Change in income is equal to 1000. So I repeat the whole thing. If MPC is given, with the help of this equation, where there is relation between MPC and multiplier, you will get multiplier. Here it is 5 by 2. And you know the original formula of multiplier, delta Y by delta I. So multiplier is equal to delta Y by delta I. Value of multiplier you have already calculated. Now use the value of delta I given you 400. You will get the value of change in income, delta Y, that is becoming 1000. This is the procedure to work out the sums. Now I think you will be able to face the questions given in your textbook. So this much today. Thank you.